The Acolyte, episode 4. Not very good, once again. It's so annoying, and it pains me to just see this crap over and over again. But this wasn't a good episode again. And I have all the exact same problems. I just feel like the writing, the direction is weird. Honestly, actually, I have a new problem. In this episode, I feel like the acting is starting to seem a little wooden and weird. The only acting I really like is Daphne Keane, which is funny because her character is serious, but I'm still okay with it. I don't know. She's the only one that is kind of believable to me. Everyone else is just cringe, awkward. I'm sure it's also the dialogue. It's mostly the dialogue, probably. The dialogue is just kind of awkward. And also, just this episode feels like not much happened, man. It feels like 10 minutes. It truly feels like 10 minutes of a film that has been dragged out to be like 30 minutes. And again, I keep having the same thought. It seems like if someone wrote a movie script and then they cut it up into, what is it, 8 parts or something. It doesn't feel like it's written for TV because every episode ends with such an unsatisfying feeling. It doesn't even feel like a cliffhanger. It just feels like that's it. You're cutting it there. Just unsatisfied. And yeah, from what I understand, Leslie Headland comes from TV. It doesn't feel like it. It seems like this is her first time in writing for TV, or whoever is the writer or co-writer. It doesn't feel like they know how to write TV because it's so unsatisfying. It's not just a cliffhanger, it's more than that, you know? Like the first episode of House of the Dragon, season 2. So much happens there, so much. And when it ends, you feel like, oh, that, like some of my friends felt like, is that it? But not because it's unsatisfying, just because you wanted more. And you don't feel that here. At least I don't. Oh man. And it's just, man, I could keep going, honestly. I do want to keep these brief, but the Jedi, like, none of them seem like they're freaking Jedi. They're not using the Force. Like, there's a scene where they stop and there's an important moment, and 2 of the characters are talking, and like the other 10 Jedi that are there are just like standing around looking dumb, almost like side characters in a video game, just like standing doing nothing. And I'm just like, is no one using the Force? Is no one meditating? Is no one reaching out, trying to sense? You know, like, they're space wizards. They do not seem like space wizards at all. It's just all around, man. Just this writing sucks. And honestly, I see a version of this show that could have been really compelling. The story isn't horrible. It's just the execution is terrible. There's a version that I could see that would be compelling and dark and just feeling, it would make the viewers feel a lot. And I'm not feeling anything except frustration. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next week. Let me know what you guys thought. Please. I need to know what other people thought.
Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium.